Alright, ladies and gentlemen, those in between are neither. We are live.
Hopefully
Welcome back
everything's
to the
working.
channel. I am your host. And today we begin our spring shiny race.
Yes.
So for those who have been under a rock or don't know what we do, Coffee and I are hunting for shinies. Each shiny is worth 1 point, and alphas are worth 2. Now, we have to
Where's
go for 4 specific types this go round: ground, rock, grass, and flying.
trying to
We
find the
cannot
text box?
evolve.
Where's the text box thing? I'm trying to add a text box. Eh.
No idea, but we cannot evolve Pokemon into certain types, so Ursaring into Ursaluna does not count. And at the end of our 5 heat episode, at the end of this, we will tally up all of our shinies. The winner will be the person with the most points. In the event of a tie, the highest level will decide the winner. Coffee, do I need to cover anything else?
No, I think you got it.
So, without further ado, do you want to count us down?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the uh, like I know there's an option to add text boxes, but I can't remember where it is. Did they get rid of the text box?
Do, 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 do.
I'm guessing they did because I can't find it. Oh no, there it is.
Uh, I was going to say, it's one of those things of, do we need to fix it in post? Because we can certainly fix it in post.
No, I got it. Okay.
And I'm still waiting to go on your count, because you're already in a camp.
I know. I left myself there from hunting off stream.
Dude. And I can do a neat little trick without going to the gate guard. Well, Krogan isn't going to count, but I do have a massive mishap breaking the coastline that I could probably use.
So it was rock, ground,
Grass and flying.
grass. That's not how I spell grass. And flying.
Did you forget the GR?
No, I put two D's instead of two S's. Oh god.
Just waiting on your count.
Do 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 do. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now we can start.
All right. On your count.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
May the best hunter win.
Yes. And I haven't really done an intro on my end, so for everyone else who's been here, hey guys, we're starting a shiny hunt today. And as you can probably tell by the text on the screen, we have 4 types this time instead of 5. for spring because we hadn't been able to do our spring shiny hunt due to various things happening during spring.
Apologies, the map quest took longer than expected.
Well, among other things. Um, oh god. So, me and Sam are doing a shiny hunting competition. That is it 4 or 5 sessions we take?
5.
Yeah, we take 5 sessions, 4 of which we hunt down the types that are currently on the screen, which this time is rock, ground, grass, and flying. And whoever has the most Pokemon at the end is the winner.
Well,
Not the most
the
Pokemon,
most
most
points.
points. Most points for the Pokemon. If it's a shiny, normal-sized Pokemon, you get 1 point. If it's a alpha-sized Pokemon, you get 2 points. And if it's a tie at the end, whoever has the highest level Pokemon breaks the tie.
And keep in mind, it has to be from the Pokemon we caught. Otherwise, I would win because I got a couple level 100s.
Also, I'm gonna quickly grab the Pokemon that I needed to work on.
And I am headed over to a Onyx outbreak that is guaranteed a second stage. So let's see if we can get a shiny rock snake.
Which is Mime Jr., so I gotta grab that.
And I do realize that teleporting to the other camp might have been the smarter play, but oh well.
Also, I'm gonna release these Magnemite whilst I'm here. Where's my
There's
Mime
our
Jr.? There it is.
first set of 4, and one's already mad at me.
I'm gonna take this
Bye!
Alpha Mime Jr., don't mind me.
Hello, Onyx.
Is it Turd Snake?
No. It's a case of if I end up getting a point from this, you will know, sir.
Fair enough.
Let's just be clear. You will know. Yeah, you're... And they're certainly being jerks about it.
Which,
Thankfully, I got a rose red.
for anyone else, watching, we will be, I believe, finishing off with the summer one, because by the time summer is ending, I'm gonna have way too many Pokemon to have way too much of an edge against Sam.
Which... It's fair, but it's also a case of shiny luck giveth and shiny luck taketh, so...
I want to keep it fair.
Well, I'm not particularly happy about it.
I gotta keep it fair. I need some more potions.
Well, I'm considering you've won the last 2 already, so... New Horde... Steelixes. Steelix still counts, I believe, because it's Steel Ground.
Yes, I think. I would look that up. Steelix. Steel Ground, yes. Actually, I'm gonna sleep till morning.
And now... Nope. Can you get in the ball, please?
Also, for stream noms today, we have chili with rice.
Nice. That wasn't intended to rhyme.
Because chili is nice with rice.
Chili is just good in general. Now, is there any others that I can use? Hisuian Growlithe. Is it Fire Rock right away, or is it just fire?
It's Fire Rock.
Oh! I could have gone to the Growlithe outbreak, okay. Thank you!
Hey, we got a Gherkin in the chat. He still hasn't got the triple chocolate cookie.
He's trying his damnedest. Welcome to the shiny race. We hope you have a good time.
Remember, Gherkin, you can try more than once if you want to try and find the cookie.
Come on, big boyos. Can one of you be yellow?
Okay, so none here. I'm gonna look up at the top. You wouldn't be cheating. You can use the bot as much as you want. I'm gonna check up here with the
It's
vault
not
orbs.
cheating unless the boss puts in some sort of a limit.
I'm gonna
Which, as
check the
far as I
vault
know,
orbs
you
down here.
didn't.
Any shiny vault orb?
Oh, I forgot. Assuming Voltorb also would count too.
Yeah, because it's pot grass.
Ah, hi, Pepper. Hello. How are you?
Ah, I've been invaded by dog.
Ah.
Thank you for the dog invasion.
Okay, and now I've got Geodude. And those are the only ones that I can use for this competition, at least from an outbreak perspective.
Wait, why does it say a stick bug the stream when it's Rocket Man going off? Hold on. Something's not right here.
Uh, eh.
Sound alerts, did you fuck up?
I think the short answer is yes. Ah, cute.
Aw, thank you for the hug. Go away, ad. We don't want you.
Well, we do, just not now. Alright, let's see if we get a golden nugget. Because Geodude Shiny is actually fantastic. It's Gravelers that I absolutely despise.
Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it.
Because contrary to what my companion tells you, Graveler Shiny is actually a turd.
It's a giant turd. I said that in someone else's stream the other day because they found a shiny Geodude, and I said, "Congratulations, you found Turd Pebble."
No, she found a nugget. Because again, Geodude Shiny is actually really good.
I call it a Pebble because when we found like tiny Geodudes in Pixelmon before, we just call it Geo Pebble
Oh.
because like when it gets to a Graveler, then it's an actual like it's a giant turd. Also, I
You
got
know,
my.
I'm sure just do
I was gonna say also I found another shiny Krogunk again. Not right
be
now, but
thankful
like
that Krogan doesn't count.
I don't know, not like right now. But I'm just saying I found one the other day.
Ah. And
I will, however, go take on that bandit because I need money.
there we go. I can actually afford to go snag satchels now. In fact, it's going to be better if I do that because there is a good chance that flying around something might sparkle. And I'm gonna say this now, but the four types that we have for this race in particular are actually fairly common.
Yeah.
So yeah, summer is probably going to be the hardest one out of all of them. Because it's electric, fire, steel, and fairy.
There's not a lot of fairy types.
Uh, Good luck with Togetic and Clefairy.
Clefairy at least
Because
is they're all in Fabled Spring. Also, you're welcome, Gherkin.
Nope, that's... I didn't want to...
But in terms of
But...
like rock and ground types, especially, it'd be a lot. I'd say I'm more inclined to find one
Mm-hmm.
because I've had the Geodude line finished for a while, and Rhyhorn and Rhydon are fairly well done, but not complete yet. Onyx is fairly well completed, but not complete yet.
Same here. Like I said, the types that we have are relatively common at this point.
Yeah.
So we're bound to find something.
I swear, if my first shiny is a freaking Carnivine, I'm gonna scream.
If it's a Carnivine, I'm going to congratulate you and then proceed to laugh at you. Hmm. And then if mine just so happens to be Carnivine on the first go, I'm just gonna be like, oh hey, hi. That's like the fourth one.
Quick question:
I'm
If it's a
probably gonna
shiny,
put you in home after this.
if it's a shiny in a tree, will the tree sparkle before you put a Pokemon in to whack it?
As far as I know, no. Though I think the only ones for trees would be the Cherubi, Cherubi, Combi, and Sandwormadam. So there's not a ton of options when it comes to the trees. But it doesn't mean that we're not gonna try.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go home because I haven't seen one here.
And then the last one is gonna be over here.
Return to village, please.
Which I think I already did a pretty decent flyby, but since it's going to become nighttime soon, I might get a Murkrow? Hi, Lauren. Bye, Lauren. Oh. Well, I can't leave. I can't leave yet. Because guess what I got?
What?
a freaking distortion. So I'm effectively gonna speed run the satchel and then fly over there. Because yes, distortion shinies count too.
That was an outbreak of Yanma. That's part flying, right?
Yeah, because I did manage to get a shiny Yanma yesterday. Now where is that? Yeah, it's like right over here. There we go.
And it's right next to a
Here's our
satchel.
satchel. Okay, let's start flying. Oh, I will admit, it feels so good to get back into our little quote unquote game.
Yeah.
Or at least I think it's good. I'm not entirely sure if you would fully agree on that.
I like that. I like it.
Also, Drifloon and Drifblim are going to be options again.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Soaring over the water. Headed to the blip in time.
Ah, shit. I pissed him off.
Of course you did. Alright. So... I'm in. Dropping down. Golduck Beach Shell. There is a shaky tree, but because I'm waiting on the distortion, I don't want to set the Golduck off. But while I'm here, I can at least claim some of these satchels. Have fun with your stuff, guys. Flip. And now we wait. But thankfully it shouldn't be too long because I had to freaking fly to get over here. Leave me alone, you ducks. Ooh. Hi, Murkrow. You're not pink, so we're gonna have problems. Hello, Burmy. Run. So I don't need to fight you. Run away! Run away! Run away! Ooh! Whoa! I just dodged a dark pulse. Barely. Man, I am making everybody in this area mad. But in my defense, the freaking distortion here. Ooh. While I'm here, you can check this tree too. It's just another Burmy. Okay, everybody was calm, and then I decided to, like, move a foot. What the heck, game?
I mean, every Yanma seems to be pissed at me when they spawn in because I can't crouch soon enough.
Yeah? Also, I dodged another Dark Pulse. Smacked me into a tree. Haha! You missed, you jerks! Now, can this distortion actually start up so I'm not necessarily worried about Murkrow and Golduck? Yep.
I think that's the last one.
At least this is giving me practice for running for my life. I'm trying to get to a spot where they just don't care. And I think I just found it.
Any shaky trees up here?
Murkrow, buddy!
Oh,
If
that's
you
a
were
satchel down there.
pink... If you were pink, we'd be chill. And the distortion is starting. So I can hear the rumblies. Alright, let's grab some stuff. A lot of green shards, which is nice because I need those. So that doesn't count at all. Ah, I think I almost got blasted with a flash cannon. Mr. Mime, that doesn't count. Stun Tank, which definitely doesn't count, considering he's trying to torch me. And Magneton's still around. Hey, a Cardivine! That actually counts. Not shiny though. It just happened to show up. Oh, stay out of the way. Grab,
Okay, none of you down here
grab.
are.
Crazy question, because you actually got a shiny within a distortion. Did it actually like
It does
ding?
sparkle, yeah. It does do the
Okay,
ding.
okay.
I think I've only got one shiny from a distortion.
Yeah, still the fact that you got one.
In fact, it was an Eevee.
Right on, which does count. It's not shiny though. Two Mr. Mimes.
I
That
don't think I'll have a high
doesn't
chance of
work.
finding a Nose Pass or Probo Pass one, though. Because I haven't really done
You can
those.
still you can still
Oh, I'm
check the
still.
alpha one.
Yeah, I'm still going over and checking, but, like, I don't think I'll have a high chance of getting one.
And you can also just check the Gliscor too. Like the Quartet Highlands, most of the alpha checks there you can use.
Any shiny Gibbles or Gabites?
Yeah, because that's Dragon Ground. Oh, two Carnivines. None of them are shiny though.
Nope, those aren't shiny either.
Ah! Dodge the Electro Ball! Whew! Distortions scare me. Okay?
Why do you think I continuously run when I'm inside them?
I'm on the back of the weird here, just running for my life, damn it! Occasionally stopping to grab shards and items because I need those. Mr. Mime? Just all Mr. Mime, okay.
Mass
And
Outbreak of
I'm at,
Ursaring, don't need that.
is it just a normal outbreak or is it
Normal Outbreak.
okay, yeah.
Right now, I
Okay,
can't really do like mass outbreaks because I've only got 4
there
berries
we
and I
go.
need 5 to unlock it.
And that's a negative on the rebound. So now we can definitively leave the area.
Eh.
Because it's time to go away.
Alright, let's see if I can find one. Oh, shaky tree. Let's give this one a try.
Want to see
Nope.
my
It's
Pokemon?
Pizza Bug.
Which part of the pizza bug family?
The one that looks like pizza.
Okay. So I did do a very good job at capturing Pokemon. It's just none of them were shiny. And we will get rid of those
Oop, shiny, a
because we
shaky tree
don't need
here.
them.
This probably won't count if it's a Heracross.
No, because that is bug fighting, which is not a part of our list.
Sorry, Heracross.
Fort, yeah, satchel. Sort in our storage just to be on the safe side. Alright, Lavington, it's time to go home. 17 grand for my trip to the coastlands. Not, not bad in the slightest.
Ooh, shaky rock. I'm gonna try the shaky rock.
Return to the village.
It's a bronze sword. Don't need that.
Yeah, no. Bronzer doesn't count. Wrong season, buddy.
Ooh, bandit.
Ooh, another massive mass outbreak. This time in the fieldlands. Let's take a look. Let's go say hi. Mike, I need you to review the outbreaks. Which again, why this ability is tied to a Munchlax of all things, I don't know. Ooh, we've got a few that I can use. Yay! It's actually quite a few. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to them all in time. But time is indeed a wasting. Ouch. Yeah, I know.
Who's the bandit charm
I know.
supposed to be related to?
Charm?
The one that looks kind of older with the more grayish looking hair.
I think it's Bertha? I think.
I can see it.
You're boosting your defense when I'm using special moves, Geodude. Come on now. Down.
I wonder if they'll put any like bandits or bandit like people in the new game.
Probably. I mean, you are supposed to do quite a bit of battling, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few that were hardened criminals.
Yeah.
Now, do I think Team Flare's making a comeback? No, but it'd be an interesting reference. Move forward.
Oh, shaky rock. Who's in here? It's a Graveler. It's not shiny. But I can still beat you and get the XP.
Come on.
Bro, why does Graveler look like he walks like a man who works like 80-hour weeks?
I don't know. Why does the shiny just look like a turd?
No shiny Onyx.
Ouch. Roserade, no. Okay.
No shiny Rhyhorn.
Lucario, I need you to come out and handle some stuff.
And no shiny Rhydons either.
Thank you. Ah. Well, in my defense, it spawned like right next to me, dang it. What do you expect me to do when it literally pops up in the grass? Like right next to me. why are you not getting in the ball? Well, you decide to be cool. And your friend decides to be cool. Grappler, why are you choosing not to be cool? Ah, buddy. Ah.
No shiny Gabite. Or Gibble.
Come on. Finally. Y'all are wasting my time. Lucaria, you just need to survive one.
Shaky tree.
And you did a wonderful job.
Pizza bug.
Okay. Where could I go to next? Because that wasted a chunk of my time. And I'm actually annoyed because that wasted a good chunk. And okay,
Any down
Burb.
here?
We are going to fight the Burbs. Oh, that roped 3 of you in? Dang it. I was really hoping for 2. Oh well.
Nothing near Boulder Roll. I see a shaky tree down there, though.
Thunderfang.
Cherim, and it's not shiny.
Crouch down. Yeah.
Grass is here. Oop, shaky tree.
Really? I'm all the way back here, you stupid bird. What the heck?
Oh, pre-evolved pizza bug. What did we call them before? Cheese ball? Cheese puff?
I believe it was just the bread nugget.
Oh, that one's also a shaky tree.
As long as you stay in the ball, we're good. Okay.
Oh, well, I got an alpha.
Shiny alpha or just normal alpha?
Normal alpha. But just giant-sized cheese ball.
We're going to a Paris outbreak right now. Or I should say, we're trying to go to a Paris outbreak.
Another shaky tree.
Because Paris is actually part grass type. For some reason.
Pizza bug.
So Paris are freaking mean. Like, hi. I do realize that you guys want to be annoying.
Okay, none of these are shiny, so let's go back to the village.
Go.
Also, to let you know, like, the irony that gherkin has actually got me into eating gherkins.
Cool. Are, are they good?
They're a little on, like, the sharp side, like, because they're, more in vinegar or brine usually. I think it's like pickle juice, so it's like
Shiny Paris!
shiny Paris. You found one?
Gotta make sure I catch it. Got it. And I will double check just to be sure.
Isn't that
Because
a
if it is
is it bug
one of
poison?
the four types, that means I'm on the board.
Isn't that a bug poison type?
Buggrass.
So you are on the board.
Or at least I believe it is buggrass. I will double check to be safe. No, I don't want to rest. I want to see my Pokemon. Yeah, Paris is buggrass.
So you got your first one.
So it does count. I'm gonna move it to the racing pasture. For right now, I am in the lead. There we go. 1 point.
Not bad. It's in the same place again.
We'll just get rid of all of the other ones. Now, if I get another Paris, it will not count. However, Parasect will count because it is technically a different species. Technically.
Technically.
And last I checked, we did not say that we could not get the members of the line separately. We just can't evolve.
Yeah.
There's nothing new to add to the Pokedex. I don't particularly care. I just managed to get myself a shiny Paris, which is a shiny that I haven't gotten until now.
It's like a yellowish color, isn't it? Or
Uh, it's weird because Paris's shiny tends to change from game to game.
at least in this one, I mean.
Yeah, for this one, it's kind of a well, actually, it's a bit more red. Parasect is the one that turns gold, which is also a very nice shiny. Now I do have some massive outbreaks in the Coronet Highlands now that I can use. Let's Dartrix and Gibble, um, and Hippopotas along the way. Um, so let's and Nose Pass. Jeez, I have options. I have options indeed. Um, this way.
Don't forget, there's also in the Fabled Spring, there's Roselia's.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I do want to do that, though, I'm probably gonna try to go for the Alpha Rose raid. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, Just
And
what I
also the fact that
wanted.
there was a Hisuian Decidueye in in the outbreak too. Oh jeez. Oh.
Just what I wanted. Rain and poor visibility.
Oh brother. At least all the Pokemon didn't spontaneously decide to get pissed at you.
Eh.
Because for some reason Dartrix does that. Thanks, Dartrix.
No shaky trees.
Um Oh, that's why, because there was one behind me. I didn't notice. Let's sneak. Here we go. Yeah.
Nope, nothing.
Really? Fine. Hi. Ooh. It's not much, but a Hisuian Decidueye decided to come say hello. He's not shiny, but still. No. Actually, we're gonna do the berry trick. See if it actually works. Well, it works, kind of. There's my target. Because I really don't want to deal with a grass fighting type right now.
Actually, wasn't thinking about it. I'm in town right now. Hello, sir. I wish to sell you my nuggets.
Nuggets and star pieces. Possibly a comet shard or two.
And then let's go to farm.
Yo. There's also a satchel around here. And I saw it too, so it's like, well, wait a minute. There we go.
Berry harvest. Special one, please. Because I need
Now
some
it's
more aggron
past.
berries.
Because that's nearby. Ooh. Who is in the tree?
Oh, there's a massive
I,
mass outbreak
and
in
I
the,
do appreciate that nose pass. The minute they think something's up, they rotate.
They just
Like,
point.
yeah, they rotate, but they don't really do anything else.
Well, this is a mass outbreak without berries, so this should only go so well. Go over
Yeah,
the rock
at
face,
that
please.
point you just
Okay, that's Ponyta.
at that
That's...
point you just fly over, and if it's a Pokemon that you think works, then you do it.
Where's the marker? There it is.
At least nose paths are relatively easy because at least this one in particular, they're spawning with their back to me, so it's super easier to get a back strike.
Okay, this is Voltorb, so I'm gonna quickly check
Here we go. What's next?
my thing.
Hopitas from the looks of it.
Okay, so I need to beat six more of these with fire type moves, so that works out for me.
Let's let's go see if we can get ourselves a potato.
Hiya!
We shouldn't need Sneasler for that.
That was close.
Now this I can completely understand needing Sneasler for. Motham, chill. I said chill, dang it.
Also, recently there was a thing that popped up on my newsfeed. Someone actually came up with an interesting theory about why Voltorbs in this region have a grass typing.
Are actually like, and are actually happy to see you.
And, well, the kind of, no, they still explode.
Well, yeah, but they're at least happy to see you beforehand.
Yeah. Um, what a lot of people theorized, or at least this person theorized, is that Voltorbs are actually Pokeballs that got possessed by a Rotom.
Well, that would explain a few things.
And the reason why they said this and why it could be like that is because Rotom also inhabits the same space as Voltorb does in the Hisui region. But the reason why it could have lost its grass typing between Hisui, which is in the past, to the present, is because in the past they used apricorns instead of the way that they produce Pokeballs now, which is only made from metal.
So, here's my question. Considering that Voltorb is not a Sinnoh-based Pokemon, how do you explain the fact that Voltorb is originally a Kantomon for this?
Hmm. It's a theory. But I can see where they're coming from, because if it was a possessed Pokeball, then that would explain why it loses its ghost typing. And is only, grass and electric.
Ow. Silly potato.
Silly potato.
Hi. Oh, come on.
Okay, that one's done.
Oh, geez, new horde. Was not expecting this.
Let's go over to Wayward Wood.
As far as I know, this outbreak wasn't guaranteed a second horde.
It happens.
So, so now I've got a bunch of Hippowdons.
Oh, these are Hippopotas. So let's go for this one.
Anon, I don't give all day. I need you to stop. There we go.
Oh god, this Hippopotas is tweaking.
Right, on to the next one, which is a guaranteed second hard. Gibble! Pretty Gibble! God. Pressing the wrong buttons, damn it. Shiny Gibble! That I'm needing to capture, because, yeah. I'm actually in battle with this, which means Ultra Ball time! Oh. Gibble! I'm in a competition, man!
Wasn't this one?
Can you give me a little slack? Three. Nope. And I can't actually attack this Gibble either, so it's... 1, 2, 3. There we go!
Oh, it's right
Point
on.
number 2!
Oh god. Let's not piss those off.
Point number 2 for me, because I got the Gibble.
Fuck! I'm so far behind. We get to find one.
Okay, I was curious. I am doing this outbreak to see if either I can get a shiny Gabite or a shiny Alpha Gabite. Gibble! Buddy, no. Stop it. Get some help. Go. Yes, I know.
Oh god, that's a Rhyperior. Let's not go and do that.
Let's not say we did. Okay, so the rainstorm ended. So I'm actually going to go back and grab some satchels that I missed. And see if we can get another point or two in the process.
Come on, Outbreak. You can give me one of these.
got one. And then we got one up here, which that's by like two alphas. That is Probopass and Gliscor. So we can check those as well, see if we can get 2 extra points. Or not. There's also Steelix here too.
Looks like the outbreaks are over.
That's so that's a no on Steelix.
Let's go check Fabled Spring.
Probopass is up here, which is a no. Satchel is right here. So let's grab that before we check Gliscor. That's also a no.
Any down boulder roll?
And then one is over here. So let's go get it. Ooh, tree. Hold up. I realize that you guys don't like me, but there's something in a tree. And it's a Cherubi, which would count if it was shiny. But it's not. Getting out of the way. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh?
I'm close to the Rhyperior spot. And I didn't get anything. So I think an outbreak may have replaced it. Either that or I'm just in the wrong spot. Either could be the case. Stop. Calm down. You're fine. You actually have a lead. Don't blow this lead. Let's go move our Gibble into the racing spot. Hello, friend. Move.
Hold on a moment. Is that a Rotom in a box, or is it something else? It's a
I was
Voltorb.
going to say if it.
Voltorb, what are you doing in a box?
Right. Well, it's either going to be Voltorb or Rotom, and I think Rotom's a little bit more common at night. Which makes sense considering, Ghost type.
Oh, apparently my satchel is full. Let's go empty that.
Let's do a little bit of clean up into storage, because we kind of need to. Where is my Pokeballs? Here we go. Oop, nope, wrong button. Yeah, and my reserve is getting low. Hi. I need to
That's
bolster
better.
the reserve a little bit. That's gonna be more than enough. All right, Mr. Lapkinson, it's time to go home. So back-to-back outbreak shinies. I don't want to get too confident, but I feel good.
I ain't even found one yet. And I'm doing like a full circuit around this entire region.
I understand, which is why I say I don't want to get too confident, but I feel good. Mm. All right, where am I going next?
Oh, just what I wanted. Some fog.
Eevee doesn't count. I'm not gonna get as many in the Cobalt Coastlands as I want in the Fieldlands. So we're going back to the Fieldlands, buddies. Okay, let's see what we got this time.
Do one swing through here, and then we
Understood.
gotta.
It's Munchlax. Where are we
Oh, well,
going?
it's
Where
overridden
am I
everything
going?
from when I had the outbreak, so.
Starlies!
Let's go home.
That, that's a good starting point, right?
Yeah.
Some burb action.
What? I got it. Don't
Working
worry.
on it.
No, don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Working on it. You sure? Yeah, considering these little guys run instead of fight. Hi. Hello, birds. We're very cute. Nope. Oh, hello, Starabia.
And get out of here, Banhammer.
Smack. Where's that?
Return to village, please. Gonna check the harvest real quick. Okay, it's growing.
Nope. I'm gonna bold. That one was too low. There we go. Chucking that out in the open.
What type is he on again?
Bug flying. So he does count. Come on, little ones. I has food. I didn't think those wing balls would actually reach that far back. Cool. Is there any other one? Yes, there is. Okay. Let's. let's drop here. Hello, little one.
No shiny potatoes.
New Ford.
No shiny rock snake.
They're all over there. Of course they're all over there. Well, let's try to bait them a little closer. I have something for you.
No shiny Gliscor.
Go.
No shiny here.
Okay. Next one for me is going to be Chatot. Mainly because it's literally just down here. Right after Snorlax. Hi, big guy.
Here's a question.
Shoot.
They brought up that hidden moves actually exist in this time, so where the hell's Defog?
No idea. Shout out, you snitch. You costed me a berry, dang it.
Oh, there we go. I think the game heard me because it just cleared up.
Oh shoot, I threw the wrong berry. No.
Are any of you a shiny turd?
The birds are not being my friends.
I'm not having great luck.
At least you're getting Pokemon to stay in the ball.
Eh.
And you also didn't throw out an Agua berry by mistake.
Oops. It happens.
Alright, so that Jetta wasn't going to be shiny anyway. So, let's go get these satchels. Because, yeah, there could be something. There could be something as we fly by.
Let's see if the berries are done now.
Ugh. What do you know?
Not quite yet. Ooh, actually, it's an outbreak of Growlithe.
Nice.
How much of Growlithe do I have done? Growlithe is perfected, so I have a high chance of finding shiny.
That's not That's not a guarantee, though.
True, but it's a higher chance than if I didn't have it finished.
There we go. Orbiter tunnel. That's gonna be over. Well, it's not quite where the grappler is, but
Also, I think Mime Jr.
you
is
can
now
still
strong enough to
check
actually take
it.
people on. He's right on the cape as well. Why do I feel like every time we start one of these shiny hunts, it's the equivalent of in Emperor's New Groove when she's like, "To the secret lab," and
I mean, yeah.
the two of them go on a little roller coaster ride.
And then it's, of course, here we go!
Oh, that's an alpha
Here's
Growlithe. Hi.
Is it shiny or no?
No, regular.
Again? With this whole distortion thing? Again? Excuse? What? Okay. Man. I'm
None
sorry
of them
to
were
rub it
shiny.
in, but yeah.
None of them were shiny.
Oh,
That was a
I'm sorry,
pitiful
bud.
outbreak.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Uh,
Well, insult to injury, because I've got a distortion, too.
I'm trying to think. Rock, ground, grass, flying.
Well, it's grass or flying. You don't have to get both.
I'm just trying to think what other types that are in our list are in the coastlands.
Staravia? Staraptor?
Yeah, there's not a lot of those though.
It still counts, and you wanted ideas. Now, where's the freaking satchel? Because I'd really rather not get beaten by the Pokemon equivalent of Sun Wukong today. There we go.
That's a shaky rock. Hello. What's it here? It's a grappler.
Hello,
Not
man.
shiny. The Mr. Mime, which is an Alfred, is bigger than the grappler.
Yep. Ooh, trees. Trees here too. Though I am more likely to burn me than a Combi. It's worth a try. Yep, that's a Burmy. Run away. There's just a wild Munchlax here? Just sitting there, vibing? What?
Hi, how are you?
He's just sitting there, and it's like not even next to a berry tree or anything. Like, dude. Okay, let's get into the distortion zone. We are now in the distortion zone. And switch on over to Weird Ear.
Yeah, you did it, my junior. You're squishy as fuck, but you did it.
And now I just sit and wait.
I forget if are Drifblim and Drifloon, are they ghost flying types?
Yes. I literally just mentioned that they were options again.
I wasn't paying attention.
Why am I not surprised?
I was focusing. Okay, there's a massive mass outbreak in the Highlands, so let's go see if the farm's done so I can actually get some berries. Gib, get berries. Two agua berries, that'll do.
Well, you can reveal it, and then if there's one that'll give you berries, you can just go straight to that one.
Well, I'll set another one going anyway.
Oh, geez, we're already at an hour and a half, my guy. Or roughly. Alright. Distortion time.
How are you getting so many distortions?
I don't know. I don't know, and I'm sorry.
Are you sticking in like one region a lot?
No. Considering that this is also in the Fieldlands.
Okay, I got agua berries. Show me.
Do your job, Munchlax.
Flashbang me. We got Mime Jr. and Ella Kid berry outbreaks.
Well, Onyx would count. It's not shiny. Ah, Ursa Rang, leave me alone. There's another one. Ooh, a leaf stone. Neat. It's Toxic Earth and Eevee, which that doesn't work out very well. Running around at the speed of deer. Also a freaking Alpha Sylveon? Are you kidding me?
Ah! Well, go down to Elekid, do that one, and then there's a ride-on one next to it. I'm gonna quickly pop to camp, because I'm out of balls.
Okay, it's daytime, so at least some Starlies might come back. And if they do, there's a chance that it's brown and not gray. Weavile, can you not? Can you not just say that we did? Onyx. Alpha Eevee. Hi! You were very big and scary. I'm gonna leave you alone. Two bears and a frog. That, because that's a Stardust. Up. And okay, nothing on the rebound. Let's head back. Do a little bit of cleanup and inventory management because we kind of need to. Here we go. I would like to see my Pokemon, please. Because we can release all of these birds and terrorize the bug types because of all of these birds. So many birds.
Orb.
Yeah. And we actually have a lot of different items that we can stash away. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Store, store. Yeah. I don't need the apricorns.
Okay, that Pokemon's gone.
Note to self, I need to grab some more sky stones.
Rhydon's next.
But I can do that later. Or at least I might be able to do that on the next run. Nothing new to add, that's fine. We'll just go back to the village.
Ah, there's a Rhyperior with them. Good to know.
And which and oh, it's Teddiursa. It doesn't count. So I'm going to go to the Crimson Islands instead because I've got a better chance of getting Pokemon that actually count than Teddiursa. And one of whom is the Rose Raid. Who is not shiny, unfortunately.
None of those were shiny. Ooh, whoops.
There is a satchel down here that I can at least try to grab.
Geodude one over there, so let's go try
too
that.
far. Ooh, and there's somebody in a rock. That could be something. Well, it's a Geodude. Not shiny, but still. We can run. We can run away.
Is that a shiny? That's a shiny! I found a turd pebble!
So congratulations on your turd rock. Well, pebble, rather. So is that 1 point, or is it 1 or 2?
1. It's only a normal size. I gotta catch it first.
Also, you have closed the gap, good sir.
Well, you're still 1 point ahead of me.
The pressure is, like I said, you've closed the gap. The pressure is on. Yeah, we're gonna go down here because down here's the Turtwig spot. Rhyhorns. Feel the need to drop down a little bit so that way if shiny does pop up in this freaking fog, I can see it.
How did Mimic fail?
Because it couldn't copy a move?
I don't understand.
If Mon Jr. goes first in a fight and uses Mimic, it'll fail.
They used the move, though.
Still, Mon Jr. has to go second.
Well, I got Mud Slap now, so... Yeah, fuck, bozo.
Megas are now... Okay, let's drop in, because there's the satchel over here. And I do want to check the Turtwig spot. Hi, Combi. Who's in here? Turtwig! He's not shiny though. He's very cute, but he's not shiny. Unfortunately.
Dartrix a flying. Dartrix is a flying type, right? Before it goes into.
Dartrix is yeah. Dartrix is grass flying.
got a rock face. No good.
Hi. Hello, Carnivine. No, that's a no on Torterra.
Oh god, I pissed them all off.
Oh, Tangrowth. That's certainly an option too. Yeah, I'm not going to be too fussed about Tangrowth. Into the muck. Yeah. Flying away. Aside from the statues, there was nothing really to clean up. There we go. Ooh, another massive outbreak in the Fieldlands. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Because I do want to try to extend the lead. Hello, Munchlax. Can you do the thing, please? Thank you.
Who's in the tree? It's Pizza Bug.
Ooh, options. I love that. I love that for us. Ooh, and there's somebody in the ow tree.
Cheese ball.
Unfortunately, I got the plant version. Yeah, I figured one of you would see me. Hi.
Ooh, shaky rock. Who's in here? It's a Bonsley.
Nice.
Not shiny though.
Luxray, you are cleaning up shop and saving me a little bit of time with all the one-shots you're doing. I appreciate it. absorb a little bit of recoil damage.
Someone's in the rock. Who's in the rock? That's a Graveler. Not shiny. Ow.
One. Come on. In ball. There. Oh, come on. Birds just don't want to be my friend today. Can you believe that, Cheeto? Birds don't want to be my friend. And naturally, she doesn't care. She's napping in her favorite spot. New Ford?
I'm also gonna release the Pokemon I don't need because I just caught a shit ton of them.
You know... Thank you, Staraptor. Scary birds. Very scary birds. Yep. Yep. Hi. Hello. Hello. Let's try just that one. Well, I shouldn't say one shot, but. Ah, okay. Okay. Jeez, that's terrifying. Use. I need Luxray for this. Luxray, take two.
And let's move Mr. Shiny Turd into
Well,
Sector 25.
you tanked a Giga Impact, Luxray. And you returned with the one shot. Thank you. Dear God. Staraptor is terrifying. Especially when it's huge. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. That's all I need you to do.
Okay, back to village, please.
It doesn't show signs of stopping. That's fine. That's fine. I don't. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Luxray, there we go. Well, that was a very dumb turn. You could have actually done some serious damage, Staraptor. Instead, you roosted instead. The reported Pokemon seem to be gone. That is fine. Because we have Burb Outbreak number 2.
Another
And
massive
this one, I think,
outbreak.
and this one actually has berries attached, so...
There's one in the Icelands too. I know there's ground types because there's swine up and Piloswine. And Mamoswine.
And there's also Snover.
That's true. I'm gonna go...
Honestly, don't diss my boy Snover.
Well, there's both mass outbreaks in the Icelands and the Highlands. So I'm like, do I got Icelands or Highlands?
Well, it depends. Where do you think you're gonna get the better shot?
Probably the Highlands. I'm gonna go Highlands.
Nom.
Okay, what do we got? Geodude, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Luxio for the berries, and Snover further up. Gabite over there. Let's go for the Rhydon first.
Buddy, you kind of missed me.
You
I'm
missed
not
that
giving you
bit.
the opportunity for a second shot. There we go. At least catch a cup. Okay, these birds are being annoying as heck. Moonblast.
Did I just throw a berry and
Horsea.
distract them all?
You may have.
I think I did, because none of them are running towards me. Yep, that worked apparently. Oh, one of the Rhydon went to sleep.
Catch it.
They lean forward and put their paws under their head.
Paws? Hands?
Hands, paws.
Note: self, do not stand directly in the way of Gardevoir. Alright. Yeah, these birds are being jerks. And I actually need to do a recover, because Gardevoir was not in a good position before. It's Horsea.
Oh, that's an Alpha Rhyperior. Hi.
Congratulations on your find.
How you doing?
Gotcha. Okay, that is one bird. And there is the Starly outbreak over here. Oh, and there was also Golbat. Okay. I don't think I have time for both, so I'm going to just go to Starly. Starly's going to be a little easier. You found the Pokemon that were reported. Hello, little guys. Yep. Unfortunately, Starly are skittish.
Ah, shit. I pissed off the Alpha.
I take it somebody's trying to clap your shit?
They clapped Frostlass's shit, cause they just bodied him.
Hello. Yeah, and the rainstorm's about to clear, so I'm not gonna have time to get to Golbat, unfortunately. Can you decide to not be a jerk, please? Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Can you just come over here for this nice juicy berry?
About no. Bird, stop. Hold on.
Get in the ball.
There we go. In
Oh my
ball.
god. Get it.
Yay. And the rain is about to clear, so I'm gonna be better off just going back to camp. Doing cleanup and going from there. So many of the Starly line. It's not even funny. We get rid of that. Pebbles, gravel, and rocks. And dust.
Let's
There
go
we go.
try Rhyhorn next.
Do this. Nope. No. Also no. No. I apparently did not start my satchel, which is a little annoying. There we go. Much better. Much cleaner. Now, we will grab our wing balls and report in, because, of course, so many birds. So many birds. Well, some new observations for the line, at least. Not that it matters. Turn to the village. And we're on the road again. Ooh, all's quiet. Well, I have not. Well, I'm gonna go to the Highlands because the Highlands will actually give me a better shot at Pokemon I need. Because, well, yeah, the Icelands is definitely an option. I'm afraid I don't know the spawns there very well, unfortunately. But while I'm here, I can get some extra tumblestones too. No, stay.
No
Stay on the
shiny
ground for a
Rhyhorn.
minute. There we go.
Since that one's closer, I'm gonna go try that one. I'm gonna laugh if I get a sit.
Onyx, be chill.
Actually, I can't go for that one again.
Be chill. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No one's Steelix. I am gonna get this ore spot though.
I might not get there in time.
There we go.
The irony that a dragon type is currently spawning in a place where usually the fairy types are.
I mean, sure. Uh, got got the iron chunk, which is helpful. Um, this is where Probopass is.
Yeah,
He
crap.
is not shiny today, or at least not now, anyway. Um, Gliscor? Nope. It's a no on Gliscor. Now, if I fly over Rhyperior, I keep forgetting where Rhyperior is.
Uh,
Like I know it's there. I've seen it. I just don't remember which section of the map.
it's the Highlands, but it's like right under the section where the Alpha Luxray usually is. So it's up by the topmost camp.
Found it, or found its spot. That's right, because there's usually like a chingling around it.
Oh, rainstorm's ended.
Boulder Roll is over here too, because as much as I don't enjoy Alpha Golem is a target. So if I can try to get it, that'll give me a chance. But, and that's a new one golem. Well, that bites. I mean, I'm happy I did manage to get some extra tumblestones, though. Alright, Levinson, it's time to go home.
Home, please. Also, how long are we going today?
Ooh. Uh, well, we usually do 2. Do we want to shoot for 2.5?
Yeah, can do.
Because, yeah, it doesn't feel like we've been going for super long, but we have.
We have. Mass outbreak of... Ooh, there's a mass outbreak of Gligar.
I've got a massive mass outbreak in the Crimson Islands.
Well, Gligar's a ground flying, right?
Yeah, so yes, it does count.
Let's go try for that one then.
Ooh, I've got options. I've got options, and we're going to Tangela first, actually. It seems weird, but I've also got a Rhyhorn on the top of the map, so it makes sense to go that way. Hello, Alpha Parasect.
Hello, sir. I would like to do some shopping because I used all my balls again.
Of course, well, I shouldn't say of course you did.
Ayo.
But I keep forgetting that you really don't do a bull reserve. It's actually really helpful if you do. And growth, be chill.
Okay.
My guy.
Where are the Gligar? From here. They are that away.
One, two. Oh, come on. Like, I like how the Tangela and Tangrowth are just staring at me, but I'm far enough back that they don't really do anything. They're just like, yeah, we see you. Okay. So now we're just gonna go over to the Rhyhorns. And what do we got? What do we got? Up, down, crouch down. Start throwing balls and catching.
Well, no shiny Gligar.
I'm sorry, man. Also, for those in our chats, please keep in mind that this is a friendly competition. We're not... Okay, that didn't really work out. Can I get to the potatoes in time? That sounded a little weird out of context.
Well, once I'm here, though, I'm gonna do a flyover. Because there are grass and ground types here.
Not very many, but yeah. Okay. And
Shaky
does it
tree?
show any signs?
Who's in the tree?
Stopping, which is good. Crouch down.
Candy floss!
Start catching potatoes.
Ow! It used Iron Head. That was not very nice.
Well, if it's any consolation, these potatoes are not being cooperative either. Huh? Buddy? Hi. What? Oh no. Ow. No, 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 no.
No.
I don't care if you're going to run.
Let's go check on the Garchomp up top.
Sir, I need to see your chest. Or ma'am, I suppose.
It doesn't have the notch in its back, so I think that's the male? I think? Hang on. Which one is it again? G. Garchomp. Oh, okay, the female's the one without the notch in its back, so it's a female this time.
Well, that just made my comment even worse.
Ma'am, I see your chest.
Exactly. But in my defense, that is the only way that you can determine.
If they're shiny.
Yeah, the shininess of...
Well, that aren't they like a slightly deeper blue?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Okay, now we're going to Murkrow.
Let's go do a flyby for the Mamoswine.
Also, I'm just gonna do a flyby by the Turtwig Hollow just in case. Because I will admit, getting a shiny Turtwig for what?
Game
What?
Core just put in my chat, Ayo, we're looking at whose chest?
Garchomps, because it's the only way that you can tell if it's shiny or not.
Damn, he came in out of context.
Also, hi, GameCube. How are y'all? Okay,
I don't
Marco,
know if
Marco.
Gurkin's still in my chat, but if he is, well, then it's a green chat today.
Oh, come on now, Murkrow. You're being a jerk.
But to give context, Game Core, we're finally doing our spring shiny hunt competition. Game, he says, yeah, Garchomp, sure.
Dude, take a look at shiny Garchomp and tell me what the difference is. Cause yeah.
But, basically all the types that are currently on the screen are the ones that are under the rules of the shiny hunt competition, so they have to be this type. And we basically have to see who gets the most Pokemon, but if, it works based on point system, so if it's a normal sized Pokemon, it's 1 point if it's a shiny, and if it's an alpha sized Pokemon, it's 2 points if it's shiny. So if at the end it comes to a tie, it's whoever has the highest level Pokemon that will break the tie.
So far, these Murkrow are not cooperating. I'm very miffed by that.
But currently, since this is the first day, we're actually off to a pretty good start. Sam is currently in the lead with two Pokemon, so they have 2 points.
Yep.
And I am in second with 1 point with a shiny Geodude.
I was going to say it's closer than expected. Mine are Paris and Gibble.
Which there's another mass outbreak, so let's see what we can get for this one.
Oh. Boo.
Get flashbanged!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Boo.
Get flashbanged!
The rain's about to clear. Fire in the hole!
Okay, let's see what we got. Rotom, Electabuzz, Ponyta, Dartrix.
On, get in ball. Stay in ball.
The only one that really counts out of this whole outbreak is the Dartrix.
Damn it, Murkrow.
All the rest of these don't count.
You can see if any of the alphas.
Because I can't go for Geodude again.
Well, you could and hope for a second phase for it to be Graveler. Because then Graveler would count. Also, you could see if the alphas were not replaced.
I think
I've got a couple that aren't.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah, some aren't. So you're going to have to check.
The Golem, I believe, usually is, depending on if it's in the high area or the low area of the map. This one looks like...
I know that Golem can be, I know that Goodra can be, I know that Steelix
This one's overtaken Goodra, so...
And Torterra?
But at least I've also finished Dartrix's entry, so this should be at least a higher
For sure
chance.
it's a no. Okay, so with Torterra being a no, we'll just head back to camp and do our little bit of cleanup. I was only able to catch one Murkrow out of that entire outbreak. I'm disappointed in myself for that fact.
Mime Jr., learn to roost. You are now a bird.
Oh, it's mimicking, so it's just mimicking how to roost, like a bird.
Imagine just doing that in front of a Dartrix and it looks at you like you insult my ancestors.
Yeah, just you insult me. Like, you can't really get mad at Mime Jr. too much.
No.
Actually, wait. How many Ultra Balls can I craft?
Well, I'm only using Mime Jr. right now because it's the next one down the list, but I also need to use Mimic.
There we go. There's some
not
Jet
too
Balls.
Many
Yeah. Sort. Alright, Lavington, it's time to go back. I'm just imagining my Junior flapping its arms like a wing.
Just trying to be a bird. Well, funny you should say that, because it's a Mime Jr., it also mimes what other people act like. Whether it's a Pokemon or a person.
It's actually kind of cute.
Whether it's a Pokemon or a person, it will mimic, like, the mannerisms of whoever it is they want to mimic.
I need some more wingballs.
Owie.
Alright, what's next? Finneon, Zubat, and then massive mass outbreaks in the Icelands or the Fieldlands. I have not been to the Icelands at all, so we're going to go there. And because it's a massive mass outbreak, I actually have a better chance at getting something I need.
Take a berry!
So, let's rock and roll. Do the thing, Munchlax, do the thing. What do we got? Drifloon, and only Drifloon at the top of the map. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay, I'm very much annoyed now.
Come on, guys.
Alright. Up the mountain pass we go.
Oh god, game courses don't bring Mime Jr. to the UK, they will learn too many things they shouldn't know. Oh god.
Isn't that for most places in the world?
No, I know what game core means. There's a lot of things here they should never learn.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna be left in bliss for that one. Okay. We're looking for a yellow balloon. We are looking for a yellow balloon.
Hey look, he learned roost again. He's a bird.
He's like, look, father, I have become a bird.
She is bird now.
I got another point! I just gotta catch it!
Dang it! of these have I done now? Hang on. LM 11 out of 25.
Oh, come on, Driftblim, please. Driftblim! You were so pretty, come on.
No shiny Dartrix.
Okay.
And I can't do any of the rest of these because if I do a Geodude, they're not labeled with having another horde.
Yeah, and now, well, you could still do it because there is a chance that you get one regardless. I should know. I got one today and I wasn't expecting it. But still, the chances are low. I got another point, though! I got a Drifblim! So that'll put me at 3. As I scroll for the correct pasture. Boop. And I can get rid of these other Drifloons. So it turns out that going to the Icelands was a good play after all.
Hey.
Yes. Doesn't matter that I only got 8. I got a shiny in that, which makes me happy. Plus, it was the only outbreak that I could actually, like, use. So...
No, nothing on that one.
What do we got this time? Nothing. No.
Nothing?
Nothing. If it's one of the scenarios for this race, I'll just alternate between the minor ones and the high ones. Because it'll give me... like, options. That I can at least try to go for. Like Roserade. Nope. Not shiny.
Pack of pizza with extra cheese. Extra cheese. And hold the tomato sauce. Hold the tomato sauce. And hold the crust. Hold the crust. Hey, Jimmy. Give me a pizza with nothing.
Nothing?
I don't know why I love that ad so much ever since I learned about it.
Wait, that was an ad?
Yeah, it was an ad for something like a cheese string.
That was an ad?
Yeah. It was an ad for some kind of like little cheese snack.
But still, a pizza with nothing?
Nothing. That's the whole that's the whole bit. He's just asking for the cheese.
Ah.
No shiny rock snake. No
Well,
shiny
keep in mind
berries.
that you've managed to pull ahead before, so I'm not.
No shiny potatoes.
You know, I'm honestly still surprised that you managed to go along with that one.
What?
Calling hippopotas
The
a
potato?
freaking potato.
Well, it is a potato. Even when it's an alpha, it's just a bigger potato. Which makes it also kind of terrifying if you think about it, because there's a lot of potatoes in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Pizza bug.
And run back.
Ooh, shiny box. Well, I'll go for shiny box. Yeah.
And it's time to go out again. Ooh. Mantine is definitely an option, but massive mass outbreaks are just kind of safer
Who's in the rock?
because there's more of them.
It's a nose pass.
All right, let's Munchlax. Time to do the thing, man. Do the thing. Munch. Oh, this is hot Garbel.
Can't win them all.
Still, when you've only got 2 outbreaks.
Oop, shaky tree. Who's
And
in the
only
tree?
2 outbreaks.
Cherim. And you're not shiny.
Not shiny. You know, one of us is going to get a tree shiny at some point, and we're both gonna pop off.
It is possible. You can get a tree shiny.
Yeah, I've seen it happen, like live. Not to me, of course, but still. All right. Time to capture some bats.
Okay, no shinies down here. Let's try in the spring. Oh, shaky tree. Whee.
Right.
Pizza bug.
You know, I do find it kind of funny that if Golbat is facing you as you throw the Pokeball, sometimes it looks like you're throwing a Pokeball into Golbat's mouth.
Yeah. Pretty sure they've caught a Pokemon that way at least once or twice in the actual TV show.
Yeah, and then for some reason we have a Quagsire eating the freaking GS ball. Actually, no. That was a Whiscash with a freaking Master Ball. Which, several questions. First of which, why are you going after a Whiscash? Second of which, why are you using a Master Ball to catch it? And third of which, what?
I think if I remember that episode correctly, it was a very big Whiscash.
That,
And a very
okay,
smart one at that.
So it's a jumbo Whiscash. Okay.
Think like totem
That
size
still doesn't.
Whiscash.
bother.
Any here?
But still, he used the Master Ball, and Whiscash just ate the damn thing.
Just like no.
No, that's not supposed to happen.
If I remember correctly, he ate the Master Ball because he liked shiny things. Because I believe he also ate Ash's badge case.
That doesn't certainly help.
Also, hello, Miss Payday.
Miss Payday, hi! Welcome in.
I'm not having a lot of luck finding any more shinies here.
Well, if it's any consolation, both of the outbreaks that I can use here are a bust.
Return to village, please.
And we've got 2 minutes before we wrap up.
Yeah, I might as well just stay in the village now.
Let me finish cleaning up, and then we will wrap stream.
I can go check the farm whilst I wait for you. Okay, still growing.
To release. Item storage. You know, if we each end up tied, so if I win this one and the summer one, we're gonna have to figure out a freaking some sort of a tiebreaker.
I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of tiebreak you want for that.
Hmm. What would you like to do now? We will return to the village now. And we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We will probably be back on Wednesday, I believe. Again
either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, there's Gherkin. But I believe it'll be Wednesday for the
link.
Thank you for that, Gherkin.
So
yeah,
anyway,
we'll be back on Wednesday with Sam being our informant for the Soul Link Nuzlocke, along with my friend in the Soul Link Nuzlocke, Silver Fox MC Deloaf. You can go check out Sam right here. I'm gonna give you a shout out.
Thank you, and any sort of traction helps.
Burning out his fuse up here right now.
And at least for the people on my side, thank you for tuning in today. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I am live. Please feel free to do the same with coffee. If you're feeling generous, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description. And
Sam, came close up to you. Don't get too distracted looking at the garage home
I saw. But if you want to see more work from me, I do have a portfolio of D&D Humber that I personally wrote in the About section as well. I don't guarantee perfection, just something interesting. The next stream or stream appearance for me will be on Wednesday for our Soul Link. And that should be it for me. Until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
And if you want to, you can also go check out my YouTube, where all the previous streams will be uploaded, or at least all the ones that actually function correctly. So yeah, you can go check that out over there, though I am very far behind, so please bear with me on that. And you can also go check out our gaming channel, Agents of Chaos, where me and a few friends of mine we just play games and do stupid shit. So you can find the link to both of those underneath the stream, and if you're watching this from my YouTube later on, you can find the link to my Twitch, as well as the link to Agents of Chaos in the description. So, let's go find somebody to raid. see what this person's like.
There's a movie?
I'm gonna send you to this person. It's also a ruby. Who I believe is trying to get their shiny charm. So I'm gonna go send you over to them.
Which game?
Legends Arceus.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna send you over there. So be nice to them. Give them some love. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.